What's up, guys? This is Motonacity. Sorry for not releasing a video last week. I had planned to release one on Friday night or Saturday. Last week I went to Houston and I wanted to do a video, not really talking, just showing you guys the whole trip, speed it up so that it only lasted like 5-10 minutes or so, but about 2/3 of the way there. So I'm in Austin, and it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to get to Houston, depending on traffic and how fast you're going. About 2/3 of the way there, the card in my camera ran out of space. So I decided I didn't want to just do part of the trip and then just randomly cut it off. So eventually I'll get to that once I get a bigger card in here, and I'll be able to show you guys the whole trip. Instead, this week I was just going to talk about the trip and kind of my thoughts on doing long distance rides on a motorcycle. So this was my first long ride. The longest ride I've done before was to San Antonio a few times. That's about an hour and 15 minutes or so. So this is 2 to 2.5 times as long, and a trip that you're gonna have to take breaks on. So I guess just wanted to run through. Got hair in my face. 1 second. Alright, just run through kind of the things that I came across, some of my thoughts and tips. So the first thing, you're gonna get bugs in your face. Not like in your face, but on your helmet. So all those bugs that you see on the front of a car after a long trip, you're gonna have those all over your helmet. It doesn't really, it shouldn't bug you too much, but it can get annoying if you got, tons of it all over in front of you, and it doesn't really obstruct your vision, but you notice them. So then you got to clean it off when you get back. So just know that that's going to happen. Second thing is soreness. So depending on what kind of bike you have will determine how sore you're going to get. But if you're taking multiple hours in a single trip, you're gonna get sore. I don't care what bike you're on, you're gonna get sore. Even if you're in a car, if you're sitting in your seat for a few hours, you're gonna get sore. On a motorcycle, it's worse because obviously it's not as comfortable of a sitting position. So if you're on a sport bike, it's gonna be worse than if you're on a Harley or something. So the SV650 has a little more upright of a position. It's not as forward sitting, but it's still not your laid back kind of seating position. So you're gonna get sore, and there's a few different ways that I found I could minimize that. One is take breaks. So I took a break I took 2 on the trip, so I took them every 45 minutes to an hour. Just stopped at the gas station, walked around, massaged my butt a bit. That's the main thing that bugged me, was my rear end. It's gonna get sore, and taking breaks definitely helps that. Just walk around for 5 minutes or so, and just so you can get some feeling back in it and get ready for your next leg of the trip. So that helped a lot. Also allowed me to take a bathroom break if I had to go. The other thing is I was carrying a backpack, so if you can avoid bringing if you can avoid wearing a backpack, and how you do that is to get something that you can strap onto the back. There's a brand called Kriega I've been looking into. I want to buy some of their stuff. It looks like they're really good. They make backpacks, they make strap-on packs, all these different things for carrying things on your motorcycle. Just so that I don't have to be carrying it on my back, because that made my back sore. So yeah, if you can get one of those, that's really good. The other thing is pack lightly. So if you don't need to bring it, don't bring it, because you're going to get sick of it when you have your backpack on your back the whole time. Plus, that minuscule amount that you can save, I guess, can translate into minor gas savings. But the main thing is just so you don't get a sore. The other thing I was doing a lot is sitting upright. So up to about 60 miles an hour, because of the wind, I could just sit back one-handed like this, if you can see, and have my blinker on. Just sit back like this, just so I could straighten my, let me get around this corner. I could straighten my back out, and I wasn't sitting on my, I wasn't leaning down on my hands the whole time. So this allowed me to put the weight of my body on my butt rather than on my hands. So up to about 60 miles per hour I would do this. Whenever I was going under 60, I would do this. Keep your hands loose as much as you can, so you're not like gripping it, because that's going to bug you after a long time of doing that. So as loose as you can keep your hands is great, and that should help you out. So let's see. I'm trying to remember all the things I thought of. Pack lightly, sit up, bugs. I think those are the main things I wanted to talk about. Just get into a groove. It can get a little boring if you're just going down long, straight stretches of highway with no views. I mean, it's Texas, so we have a ton of those sections. So just get in a groove so that it goes by quickly. Find things to entertain yourself. Following certain cars or picking out things in the landscape. Or I brought headphones. I know some people could be for or against that, depending on if they think it's a safety hazard. I think going at that speed with the engine noise and the fact that you have a helmet on, I don't think it's putting on headphones really makes a difference in what you can or can't hear. It didn't for me, and it helped, because at least then I got to listen to music. So make your decision there, and then you can weave back and forth in your lane. That entertained me a few times as well. So I think I can see if I can get a spot in here. I can't make that. Anyways, those are the thoughts that I had. So let's go here. So let me know what tips you guys have. Obviously it was my first trip, so I could use more tips myself. So if you've got them, let me know. Leave them in the comments, and I will check those out and put them to use next time. So be sure to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and if you could share this on Twitter or Facebook, that would be awesome, just so we can spread this around a bit more. And I'll see you guys next week.